Thanks to be here. So I'm Fangzheng. At the beginning, I need to confess that actually, if you see this title and subtitles, actually I changed a little bit. Fraser is not here, but I need to tell him that I actually make a little bit changes. So before it's compromise mixed script typesetting in ancient papers, but now I put in more like should there be, so makes this themes become maybe overthrow. I don't know. You will see. So this is something I want to tell, and let's go. So now I'm living and working in France, in Annecy, a city you will see on the map. It's a small city on close to Strasbourg, German side. The most famous things there is city of Art Nouveau, and also the most I thought it's the top hot spring of French. Maybe you will have chance to visit. So here is where I'm working on Atelier National Recherche Typography. So it's a national institute, small institute in the Nancy Art and Design School. And what we are working is about researching about typography and typeface design, most about, I think, theoretical way, also to doing with co-working with other university like Berkeley in US and University of German University of Mainz in German. So we do every year we will accept six peoples to do their program. Like I think 4 of them are free program. Like you propose your proposals, what you want to research, and there's a 2 permanent program. It's called the Mission Script. 2 people will always attend it every year. So you will see my name there. So this is how I'm doing. Here is our institute typeface. We have, you can see it's quite like the design of the typeface is, some of them or most of them is quite ancient style, like Coptic, Roman type, calligraphic styles. It's because we do a lot of, we do typeface based on researching the past. So you can, actually this is the screenshot from our website. So actually it's free to download to use, but not commercial. So come to our topic of the scene. This sentence helped me to join this conference actually. So I read Ho's book, and then actually this really reflect me. So I want to going through to speak something and present something related about this thing. So as a type designer or typography or graphic designer, we all know actually, yes, we have many language, many script on the word, and then each of them have their unique aesthetic linear structure, I would say. Usually when they're putting on the sides, everyone, it's perfect, reliable. But once when we think about to do something bilingual ways, for example, bilingual books or bilingual magazine, newspaper things, we also know actually side by side, it's the way most perfections for the balance harmonize of the 2 really different script or similar script. But how about this? This is one paper I found it in the Google Scholar that actually you can see the reference. It's one mix with two different script with the linear. Sometimes there will be, is there a problem or do you can see it clearly or not? So we will see. Harmony types samples. I'll show you some. This is a papers. You can see I think it's about Arabic. That's Arabic language. So usually for the linguistic, when they're writing papers, of course, they are not designers. So they were ending some of the court signs in their papers. So they were doing this way, either putting quoting mark, giving space, or some of them, if they don't really have this script image, something like that. And other examples, Chinese. Actually, here is quite working well because this two typeface it's designed for reasonable match. So here they works quite well. Also the Japanese, no problem because the typeface always match. Also here, I think it's the most close to the Western side. So this is Greek script mixed with like quote for the papers, scholar paper. So I will show you also some not yet harmonized text samples to compare with them. Actually, this is a really unique script called Sydetic. It's a script from now you can find it in Turkey if you find it. But it's a script, ancient script already died for 2000 already no yes 2,500 years dying. So it means it conquered by other, I think it's by Roman Empire, and then so this script died. So now it left only stones. So here the papers are linguistic writing papers about. So you can see that arrow. That arrow actually it's a one sign of this script. So I think he found this arrow script, the meaning of this language. And in the middle side, you see here is it's actually it didn't. I think it can't find the typeface or the script, of course, because it not exist yet. So that's how you show in JPEG. It's a image. We can see here Greek script. Actually, a Sydetic script is kind of like siblings of the Greek script because they're quite close. Before it's like a police of Greek empire. So here, because also the typeface problem, so you will see it's really highlights of this signs in the papers. Well, it's either a good sign or it's negative, which I'm not sure. Let's see. So my problem is that I will go back to the theme. The reason I changed a little bit my idea to really try to harmonize the sign, like the script not exists. I mean the missing one, to the Latin or like normal Latin writing based papers. It's because I think it's really bothered me because I'm a type designer that these things like this kind of super things, it's really let me a little bit anxiety. So that's why I have this idea with Paul's book that I want to harmonize. Then when I try many times, like some experimental to putting in, like change the image of the missing script, and then reliable with the text and try, it just more questions to me, like it's really hard. So I come to the when I showed that 4 papers to you. So actually, the most efficient ways is that using Unicode. Like if all the script was be encoded, so you have all the script, so no image problems, then maybe it could be a typeface or it can match really well. So finally, we go to Unicode. Here, I think most of you already know Unicode is the international standard, encoding standards. They are trying to encode it. They have a super embedding ideas that actually now I think the linguist to found 293 language script in the world, and half of them is already encoded, half of them not. So the first Unicode 1.0, it's in 1991, and until now, so they encoded around half of the like 100 something script as already encoded. So they have ambition. So maybe more 25 years until 2050, all the language script in the world, they want to encode it, put it in the computer. So this is the work Unicode doing, also supporting my institute. We're doing something like this about this is the word writing system to try to this is a website you can try to log in to check. It's here I think you have all the encoded script showing by category, by the number of Unicode, by the category of the name, of the time, etc., etc. So you can see here, we make something like really categorize them by some of them already died, some of them are living script, some of them are history script, by colors, by the time, differentiate them. We make posters. So every 2 years, I think Unicode, they will launch every maybe 1 or 2 years. I have a new version now. I think it's Unicode 15. So 2022, this is the most newest version posters. Yes, I want to actually bring one to for Fraser, but next time. Not this. So, quick video show you. Wait, is this can this? So, it's a quick video for all the script already encoded. It made it I think over 150,000 characters here. It's launched for, I think, maybe 10 hours, something like it's encoded. It's always ongoing things. Like this is Chinese. Koreans. And all the other also some ideographic open. Yeah. Sorry. So synthetic script. So I'm go back to my my work. So this is the one I'm working, synthetic, old ancient Greek police script. This is a small drawing that you can have a look how it looks like before. Actually, it's a script from the right to the left. So now it only left stones. Here is the family trees. Here, actually, the interesting thing is that you can see also the position of the families also is the same of the location. So Italy is on the left side of the Greek, and Anatolia, so Turkey, is on the right side, etc., etc. So here is the Sededic. Here it shows about the movable of the Anatolia script, not just Sededic, but several script, all this kind of sibling language come to the area. And here it's where is the city and where it found this script. Actually, you can see the colors. I put this one as the smallest one. It's because it is the smallest city, so they found really less resources of the stones compare Lydian, Carian, Lycian. So this is Lydian, Lycian, Carian, Sededic. Quite looks like. Why I show only this, not the others, is also because it's the most, I would say, the most geometric script of the Anatolian language set. So here we have 6 stones, kind of. Some one of this part of that, so 5 stones. So this is the totally inscription we found for the Sededic. So we don't have too many resources to design the typeface, but however, we will try our best. Because the photo is not good quality, I was using the AI generated way to show you how the details of how you curving this shape of the script. Also, because of the qualities of the image, that actually a 3D technical way also helps for understand of the light of the image. Another important source, we have coin. So this is we have. I found it 1,400 pieces from the National French Bibliothèque. So they have an online resource about the ancient coins. So I found this is all the Sededic coins that is also one of the important resources. So this is, I took a screenshot from the proposal of the Sededic. So now you can see it's already numbered. It means actually now we can do the drawing and the design for this typeface. Usually when the Unicode have the numbers, this make decisions. So now we will go through the design parts. So another comparison with Lydian, Lycian, and Carian. So you can see how similarity of this 4 script. This is my first version drawing, you can see it by geometry. It's not the real drawing I draw from the from image itself, but by understanding of how it looks like. So actually for this work, this program, this project, I think the most hardest part is the bad quality source. So for understand how the light's going, then actually it's really affect the weight of the stroke of the typeface, even though it's really geometrical, like simple shape. And also, for example, about this hitting things Also, it's also because of the light with the stone, with the image. Of course, other problems, adventure, forge, because of this kind of geometry shape. Of course, there's so many this kind of things to consider, like the height and the portrait about the angles. And where here is not static, it's three. I think here it's Caribbean. So actually, it's one of the one of the already encoded one. I think it's encoded in Unicode 14. So you can see also the problems that actually we're not sure about the headlines and baseline, etc., etc. It's really mono, like really black script, or is there a way, this kind of wave? So, yeah, the stone always moving on the script always moving on the stone. So, are we trying to, or am I should choose to using the really typography thinking for thinking this typeface to doing this typeface drawing? Also, it's a question for me. So actually, it comes to already at the end. So I think Noto Science is a Google font, free lessons for trying to putting all the script in their families. But there's a funny thing is that I want to show you. I don't know, can you see here? Actually, Noto, I don't really know why they call Noto. You don't know why you call Noto fonts? Because it means no tofu. Tofu means square, like black, and like some problems. So, but here actually they have tofu. If you check, if you looking, check Noto Lysian, they have problems. I should send them an email to mention them. So, yes, so it means the one, of course, acidic. So I think, for my conclusion also, for the end is that I want to finish this script, also to the drawing, also, so once I think when I finish, so I can propose to the linguistic, they can use for their papers to quote and then put it harmonize. This is the goal. Oh, thanks. Yes, please. Now
Very interesting. Thank you very much. How did you find your research topics?
It's actually proposed by ANRT, like my institute, because they collaborate with SEI, like SEI Berkeley. It's the working script and coding initiative. Yes, thank you, expert. So because of that, they will, because they are linguistic, so they will first finish to study this language or this script. When they think it's finished, they propose to the Unicode, and then the Unicode have conference and decided make vote and decided to really, okay, want to encode it, then it passed to us. So, and then every year our institute will launch several scripts, and then there will be applicants. I'm the one of the applicants. I apply. So I'm interested in this script. I applied, so I got it. Yeah.
And thanks for sharing the images from Turkey. I'm from Turkey. So you have been to those places to research, or do you work with archaeology?
Not archaeology. I work with linguist. So there's a team for static. One, I think the director is from Graz University, from Austria. and also one, I think, from Italy. I mean, they have a group for synthetic, so they have a for go to actually now. Really unlucky things is that the storm I show you, they're all now closed. Like they're inside the museum, but the museum, because of construction, they closed. Now you can't go to visit or study. So it means I can't go to take a new photo with high qualities. But so the only way to go in is that you apply to the Turkish what is the name of the department for charging like the cultural stuff, that they can have improvement for you to accept accept. They got accept for this year, and you need to apply 1 year before. Like they just, I think this month they went in. It's because last year they applied. Yeah. So the earlier way I can go to see the real one, I think it's next year. But I think I will do of course. Like,
You may have said this and I missed this, but apart from being unencoded, is this script undeciphered, and there are not enough samples for them to decipher the language?
Sorry, and then
Is the language itself understood, or are there not enough samples to know the grammar and vocabulary of the language?
I think the language is trying to I mean, there's this, in the linguistic side, I think there are several different category to study the language. Some of them are focusing grammar. Some of them are focusing the language or the shape, like what is the itself. So I think for this language, like synthetic, only have not much script and not much size also. So it's a script really died for a long time, 2,500 years. So they can't find real pronunciations for the every single site. So I think you know how to understand to study the language. Actually, usually you need a comparison. For example, here you see this stone actually have dual language. This is Greek and this is Celtic. So because it's saying the same thing, so we understand what it is. This meanings. So for this kind of dying script, always need this kind of things to study. So well, I don't know if this
So you're saying there's some examples, but not enough for them to say they have a complete understanding. The understanding of the language is not complete.
No. Now also the language, even though it's already the Unicode already try to encode it already, like giving the space, the number of every sign. Actually, the language still have small discussion. It's a 29 sign or 31. So, but this discussion can go through, I don't know, 10, 20 years, but we can't stop there. So the way is that's why the Unicode always giving several space. You see here the space. It's for extract once when there's a new size defend, and then it can do after edit in instead of wait.